How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing Gotham Season 2, Episode 17, Into the Woods. Spoilers episode. If you've not seen it, go watch the episode, then come back here. So I'm not going to lie, this episode started off with Bruce and Selina Kyle. They're running, they stole some money. Apparently Bruce has pretty much only learned how to steal stuff from Selina. I might be wrong on that, but that's what I got out of it. But it didn't start off good for me because they're running through this, and I believe Selina can jump between a building just because she's proven to be agile. She's just from day one since we met her. She's proven that. Bruce, on the other hand, is boxed. That's about it. He's not doesn't seem like the strongest kid in the world. He's no track star. He's no long jump, and he goes full Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and jumps between two buildings. I don't think I could do that, let alone this kid. So right off the bat, I was like, I hate this. I hate this already. But it took a turn for the better. It did. And I ended up actually really liking this episode overall. After that, we get Bullock and Gordon. They're trying to catch whoever framed him, who we know to be the Riddler. It's Enigma. And he gets... I love the scene with Bullock where he's like, I got an idea. And he gets on the phone and starts sweet-talking this girl. Gets the keys for the place. And I really like that humorous aspect. Some of the things I actually really liked in Season 1 was a dynamic between Bullock and Gordon. I like seeing that. It kind of went away this season, but I like having it back, at least in this episode, and it was really fun to see. My other kind of nitpicking negative would be Gordon, when he sees the mugging, he stops it, which, if you're undercover, first of all, probably shouldn't do that. I know it's tough to do, but so he goes and saves it. That's not my problem, though. My problem was he saves this guy, and the cop's standing right there in the middle of the road. Don't move! It's like, dude, did you not just see, unless you just turned the corner and saw the tail end of that? I don't know. So they go after Gordon. He's out there. But yeah, there was a nitpicking thing again. I mean, it's the cop. You should have noticed that she was being mugged at the very least, or heard someone beat someone up. If you're near that area. But oh well. Meanwhile, the Penguin, he's he's dealing with the loss of his father. He's still kind of just weird. And this episode, I was like, I'm starting to get bored with this Penguin. I'm not interested. It feels so disconnected from everything, and it's not as fun as a crazy Penguin. But you kind of saw it coming. You're like, okay, as soon as you saw the poison, you're like, okay, I know where this is going now. And he poisons the poor dog. Thankfully, I didn't have no squealing dog sound. But he sees that, he realizes what's gone on, and we get Crazy Penguin back. And it's awesome. And I loved it. One of my favorite scenes of the episode was when he basically... What did he feed the kids to the mother there? Is that what I got out of that? Was that cannibal? I think that's what happened, and it was crazy. And I love seeing Crazy Penguin. It was a breath of fresh air because for the past 3 or 4 episodes, you've seen this very docile and pathetic almost Penguin, and I love seeing Crazy Penguin back. So that was awesome. And then after that, we get Gordon and his confrontation with the Riddler. He finds out this voice tape. He's got to get it decoded, and he goes to the Riddler, and basically he tries to decode it, but you find out, and there's playing back games back and forth, and Gordon, you see him start to think is this guy, did he set me up? And then the Riddler, one step ahead, of course, his paranoidness is kind of working for him, but one step ahead, he goes and electrocutes Gordon, but he eventually escapes after getting shot. Winds up with Bruce and Selina, and what I thought was going to be a negative was when Selina went to the police station and she just kind of, without getting the reward, I thought she had actually flipped. I was like, okay, without getting the reward, tells all this information. I was like, that's not how Selina would work. I thought she would try to get the money, but then you find out it was all part of the plan in order to get Riddler to get paranoid, again, using that paranoia against him, to go switch where the body is, unbury Kristen. And Gordon meets him there, and all the cops are there, and they get him. Riddler, he's caught. He goes to Arkham, and watching him walk through Arkham, I'm like, it feels like Penguin, Barbara, and Enigma are the only 3 normal-looking people, and everyone else just looks like a complete lunatic. You'd think there'd be a couple normal people that are just nuts, but oh well. And speaking of Barbara, we get Barbara being released and ended up showing up on Bruce's doorstep. Man, he can't catch a break with these crazy people. They just keep coming into his life. He tries to phone Lee and ends up not saying it. Very cliched in that aspect. And then you also get Bruce on the computer finally. We're going to find out hopefully what's what's up with his father, what he was looking at with Thomas Wayne. What would it be cool is if all of a sudden we find out Thomas Wayne was the Batman. Hey, and I would be totally down for it because I'm not a huge fan of Bruce Wayne, so good in my books, but I doubt that's the case. But overall, I really liked the episode. I liked the whole confrontation between Gordon and Riddler. I love Penguin going nuts, although you can kind of see it coming. It's a little bit cliched, but I liked all that stuff. You see Gordon now, he's actually going to go and look for Bruce's, not the killer, but the person who sent out the killer, and kind of remain that way, kind of not with the GCPD just yet. But yeah, some good things to look forward to, and I saw a little bit of the preview for next week's episode. If you don't want to hear that, just click away right now. But we got to see that we got Zombie Gallivan coming back, we got Mr. Freeze coming back. Lots of crazy stuff go happen in the next episode, so I'm looking forward to it actually, because Mr. Freeze I was a big fan of when he's introduced. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I'll talk to y'all later.